In this video, we will be learning how to use integration by parts. We will be using this method to calculate the integral of x cubed times ln of x. Before we start calculating the integral, let's have a quick look through the theory behind integration by parts. So let f and g be two differentiable functions. Then the integral of f of x times g prime of x is equal to f of x times g of x minus the integral of f prime of x times g of x. Now you might be a bit confused looking at this formula, but here are a few quick tips on choosing f and g prime. So tip number 1, f prime and g must be easy to calculate. So we must choose a function f such that its derivative f prime is easy to calculate. Similarly, we must choose a function g prime such that its integral g is also easy to calculate. Tip number 2, it should be easier to calculate the integral of f prime times g than the original expression at hand. You still might be a bit unsure about these tips, but as we work through our expression at hand, we'll go through the application of these tips. Now that we've looked at the theory behind integration by parts, we can continue to calculate our integral step by step. So step number 1, we're first going to identify f of x and g prime of x. So here we have our expression integration of x cubed times ln of x. So option 1 would be to choose f of x to be equal to x cubed and g prime of x to be equal to ln of x. This in turn gives us f prime of x to be equal to 3x squared and g of x to be equal to the integral of ln of x. Therefore, the integral of f prime of x times g of x will be equal to the integral of 3x squared times the integral of ln of x. Now we see that f prime is easy to calculate, but g is rather difficult to calculate since we're calculating the integral of ln of x. Similarly, the integral of f prime of x times g of x is also difficult to calculate. So keeping the two tips in mind, we see that option 1 is not the better option. So we move on to option 2. In this case, we choose f of x to be equal to ln of x, and we choose g prime of x to be equal to x cubed. This gives us f prime of x to be equal to 1 over x, and it gives us g of x to be equal to x to the power 4 divided by 4. Therefore, the integral of f prime of x times g of x is equal to the integral of x cubed divided by 4. And applying the tips, once again, we see that f prime and g is easy to calculate. Similarly, it is also easy to calculate the integral of f prime times g. Hence, we continue to use these two options with f of x equal to ln of x and g prime of x to be equal to x cubed. We rearranged the integral just to make it easier for you to see the similarities between our expression and the formula we showed before. Now we move on to step number 2, in which we calculate f prime of x and g of x. So we already saw before f prime of x is essentially equal to 1 over x, and g of x is equal to x to the power 4 divided by 4. So far so good. So now we can proceed with the remainder of the steps. So step number 3, we must start applying the formula. Recall that our formula for integration by parts was as follows. Here we have our integral. We rearrange it so that we can identify f of x and g prime of x as shown on the screen. So this now is equal to ln of x times x to the power 4 divided by 4 minus the integral of 1 over x times x to the power 4 divided by 4. We can now move on to step number 4, in which we calculate the integral. So our expression was x to the power 4 divided by 4 times ln of x minus the integral of x cubed divided by 4. Now because 1 over 4 is a constant, we can take it out of the integral. And we know that the integral of x cubed is equal to x to the power of 4 divided by 4. So as we simplify, we get the final expression of x to the power of 4 divided by 4 times ln of x minus x to the power of 4 divided by 16. And there you have it. We just calculated the integral of our original expression at hand. Let's start with our summary now, shall we? So our original question was to calculate the integral of x cubed times ln of x using integration by parts. So the first step we took was to determine f of x, which we took as ln of x, and g prime of x, which was equal to x cubed. We then proceeded to calculate the derivative f prime of x, which is equal to 1 over x, and we found the integral g of x, which is equal to x to the power of 4 divided by 4. We then started applying the formula, which was as follows. The integral of f of x times g prime of x is equal to f of x times g of x minus the integral of f prime of x times g of x. In our case, we had integral of ln of x times x cubed, and applying the formula, we got ln of x times x to the power of 4 divided by 4 minus the integral of 1 over x times x to the power of 4 divided by 4. Lastly, we simplified all of this and calculated the integral, which gave us x to the power of 4 times ln of x minus x to the power of 4 divided by 16. And there you have it. We just calculated the integral using integration by parts. Now that you've seen how to work out example of integration by parts, you can challenge yourself by calculating the integral of 2 of x times e to the power of 3 of x. You can find out the solution to this in the website in the description box below. Well, thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you in another video by Bolster Academy Explains.